It is time to start the show. And hello. It's the Ruby Tuesday show, and I'm Elaine. And hey there, hi there, ho there. You're all as welcome as can be. It's Tuesday, and this is the Ruby Tuesday show. And if you're watching in Chapel Hill, Carrboro, or Durham, and want to join us in the live chat, just send an email to thinkelaine@yahoo.com, and I will tell you how to get into the show live, just like all the people here in the live chat. And you can join us for a live show, a spontaneous show, and an interactive show. So, oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. I didn't really forget. I did it, but I am kind of lazy about it right now. I have to call on Randolph and Nick. I get Nick and Randolph in, and I'm going to do a video call, but you don't have to answer with video, okay, guys? We're getting everybody on Skype. I hear one ringy-dingy. I think I hear a ringy-dingy. Ah, what the heck? Can you guys call me? Randolph and Nick, will you give me a call? Could have just said that. There you go. Thank you, Randolph. Hello, Randolph.
Good morning, Chapel Hill.
Good morning. I like that. Good morning, good afternoon. Can we? Yes, we can get Nick on here, can't we? I think Nick told me that he has company tonight, and he may not be able to join us for the entire show. But we will get him for as long as we can.
Okay, well, excuse the mouse clicking. I'm trying to get Nick on.
Mouse clicking?
Do not disturb.
Sorry.
There we go.
Okay. So let me introduce you guys properly here. Here I have Randolph from London. Hello, Randolph.
Hello.
And I have Nick from, it's Independence, Missouri, right?
Yes, technically.
Technically, or do you like to be called from Kansas City? No, that's...
Yeah, it takes the whole meth reference out of the picture.
Okay, well, that's always good to know. You know, when I think meth, I don't really think you. But,
I could probably use some.
Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Hey, I got a question.
I'm just saying, I got a little bit of a gut thing going on right now, so I could lose a couple pounds.
Oh my God!
And I hear that works.
Is that a
great.
diet? Is that a new diet trend?
Well, if you've seen anybody in Independence, you would, yeah.
They lose a few pounds when they lose their teeth too.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I like my teeth, so I don't. It's a toss-up.
Yeah. Well, I have a question for both of you. You can answer one. Let's see. I'll ask Randolph first. Randolph,
Okay.
where's Waldo?
Waldo was last seen in Saskatchewan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that...
That was my doorbell at 1 in the morning. I may have to put you on hold for a second.
Alrighty. Okay. Nick, I'll ask you.
Awesome.
Nick, I'll ask you
Booty
a question. I got a question for you. What's the best part
Yes.
of waking up?
What's what?
The best part of waking up?
Folgers in your cup.
I wondered if you would take the bait on that one. Oh.
Well, this is going to be rebroadcast, right?
This is going to be broadcast. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Ask me that question after 8 o'clock or
Okay.
9 o'clock. Your time.
Okay, after 9 o'clock. Alrighty, I will. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight...
Hello.
Hey, did you have company?
I don't know. I had one of the crack addicts from upstairs, probably excited by Nick's mention of crystal meth.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Straight
okay.
down sniffing at the door. I'm like, no, it's just TV. Ignore it, go away.
Great hearing. I think that's what happens. You have your teeth fall out, but your ears get larger. Something like that.
Apparently.
Yes.
So, do you all have your balloons out?
Yep.
Get your balloons out, because
Yep.
we have a new video for you. Everybody in the chat, get your balloons out. Let's see. Hey.
Well, you can go straight to the ending, Nick.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if this is going to play.
I have Luftballons.
We are going to make a hat.
We're going to make a hat.
Inflate balloon leaving up to
Wow,
quarter
that's
of
so
inch
faint.
with a flat tail. Or just make the balloon soft. Twist the first bubble half size of the head of the person you are making the hat for.
Yeah.
That's German. This could go sour.
You can use
Really
the
fast.
inflated balloon to take the size of the head by making a loop around the person head.
Yep.
Find half of the loop. Twist the first bubble at this point. Twist the
That's
second
Russian.
bubble of the
I
same
think he
size
says this is
as
a
the
German
first
art film. He's right. Hi, Luna.
Hi, Luna.
bubble. Ends of the chain of the first two bubbles in one lock twist. Twist the third bubble of any size, but make sure to make the first 3-inch bubble at the very end of the balloon. Lock the free end of the third bubble between the first and second bubbles. It is a basic hat. Use
It's
it
a
as
basic
piece,
hat.
or you may attach any other balloon sculpture to the hat. Have fun.
Right.
I can make a better poodle.
Well, there you have it. So next week, bring in your balloons, and we'll have some more. We'll do some more.
Oh dear, I can do balloon animals for real, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah? Well, I think maybe, yeah, Pinky said he can do some. If you can do any kind of balloon animals, do some and send me a video and I'll play it. I shall play it. So what we're going to do
Elaine, was
now?
I'm sorry, was that
Oh, I'm
you
sorry,
mean
you-
that I
whoops.
saw in the video?
Wow, that is a horrible crash. But you know what that crash means? It's time to play Boulder Dash and the caption contest. We're going to do both if I can remember to alternate between the two.
I'll help.
Good. Thank you for keeping me straight on this.
Would you like some background music before we
Yes,
proceed?
I would like some background music. This is why you guys make the big money. You keep me straight. I'm going to turn it down.
I
just a
get
little.
lost in you.
Good plan.
Okay, let's see. Newt says, ICD improvised clown device. Oh, they're making captions for that already. I
Yeah,
see.
Newt
what's
knows how
happening.
to make an earthworm out of a balloon.
Make an earthworm? That's fantastic.
Do deformed rabbit, that's my favourite. That works for hand shadow puppets as well.
All right, here you go. Here's your first caption.
And we're off.
Wow. That's a tragic head-on planking accident.
I wondered how long it would take somebody to say head on.
He was not hired to be in the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh my.
Monkey Doll says lawn darts.
Is Jane here? Is that Monkey Doll? Sock Monkey
Yep.
Doll. Hi there,
Jane had to
Jane.
drop the sock apparently. It set off the security device.
And how does he keep his pants up when he's upside down?
He's holding them.
Oh, I see.
Monkey says,
Oh.
hi from the basement of Fetzer.
Yeah, Aluna Blue says hot wind shield wipers. Am I too loud tonight, guys?
You're always too loud, Nick. You're the right amount of loud.
Are you wearing your skull and crossboner shorts again?
Crossboner shorts. What now?
No, I put my polar bear sweats on.
Newt says, biggest bug splat ever.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy says drunk Superman in underwear.
I'm really happy that Sock Monkey Doll can join us. And she says that she's in the basement of Fetzer. She's in the basement of Fetzer Hall where Maggie is taking her fencing lesson. They're on the
not
UNC
from the winery.
campus. So what was that?
Not the winery.
Not the winery. Is there a Fetzer winery?
Pretty sure.
My name is Indigo Manoya. Montoya, you killed my father.
Pinky!
Pinky says, Susie didn't quite get the concept of a little head.
I was thinking that. And Luna Blue says, you have to die.
Is she saying that about the caption? Luna, you talking about the caption or you talking to Pinky?
I think she's talking about the Princess Bride reference.
Princess. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My brain is split between so many places when I'm doing this. Sometimes I can't follow right on the money.
Newt says, the law gives pedestrians right of way, but Newton knew otherwise.
You ready for a balderdash word?
Sure.
All righty, here you go.
Well done, Elaine.
I'm juggling 2 balls at once.
Aren't we all?
Wait a second.
Ort.
Oh, Elaine.
Ort.
Ort.
Ort. Ort. Ort. Orc and Mindy.
Luna says, ORT is original reality theory.
Ah.
Newt says port without any P in it.
Pinky says flatulence with a hair lip.
And Tommy says orgasmic treatment. I'm lost.
It's so
Rhea?
funny.
Rent? Orgasmic repeats
Repeat.
treatment. ORT.
Oh, RT.
Octagonal rounded triangles.
Luna thinks it sounds painful, Tommy.
Yep.
I would use this in a sentence as, are
Well,
you
you ought
coming?
to.
Are you coming with me or not?
Yep.
Or something the Swedish chef would say.
Yeah.
Ort. Tommy says Ort is Newt's brother. Ort!
And Luna Blue says, I ought to go to the show, but I is
It's
busy.
busy. Professor Pinky says, a cloud of meteors outside the solar system.
Wow. That's
The Oort
thinking.
belt.
Oh, I get it. I'm a little slow.
Here comes a new picture. Oops. Oop, gotta make it bigger, I see.
I got a note in front of me saying alternate slide, word, slide, and I'm not managing this, but wow.
That's hysterical. Boops. Or not.
Mm-hmm. Ordinarily, pig wrestling and women wrestling as separate events.
Luna says, must get bacon.
They're both in safety harnesses. That's good to see.
Pigs in leather. That's kind of cool.
Pigs in face!
Baconator.
Tommy says, all right, I'll talk to your mother.
Newt says, tag me, tag me.
I think the pig just doesn't look involved. I think the pig has been doped.
I think
The
the
pig
guy,
has no legs.
the guy holding her head is saying, smell it, smell it.
Tommy says she really is smelling it.
Oh, sorry, Tom. Hold on.
Oh my God, I can't imagine how bad that mat must smell.
Which part of the mat?
Any part of it. Any
Pink-
part of it.
Pinky says, why is the pig wearing a bondage outfit?
Well, if you have
Because-
to ask,
This little piggy was wearing a bondage outfit.
Newt says, why is a woman wrestling a man?
Newt says it's German pig. Nice.
A whole bunch
Newt
of
is
notes.
stealing the chat.
Please don't do that, Pinky. Last week it crashed and started global thermonuclear war from too much news.
Okay, let me find another one here.
Oh, I missed. Have we announced?
We haven't.
Tommy says, how come neither of them have all their legs?
Okay, for the viewers at home, today's safe word is gingerbread.
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 Monkey Doll says, new Paralympic sport.
Yeah. The next word is leogenic.
Leogenic. The password is
You have good.
leogenic.
You both have good password announcer voices.
Aluna says clean sex, and Tommy says generic laying device.
It's when you pay to be frozen until the Roberta potato chips.
Nice.
Luna says clean sex. It's leogenic.
Leogenic.
Completely leogenic.
With, let's see, some hand creams say that lanolin, in ouch, I
Some
am
people
about
are
to get a
allergic to
cramp in
lanolin.
my
Comes
foot.
from
Oh my
sheep.
God, this is going to be ugly. Oh my gosh.
Oh, go on.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting a cramp in my foot.
Uh-oh. Raise your knee higher.
I'm trying to do a mind meld on it. Talk myself out of it.
Let me try it. Nick says, I'm not a cultivator, I'm a Presbyterian, also known as leogenic.
Piggy says to be frozen while wanking.
Well, there goes our PG rating. Leogenic.
Oh boy.
Tommy says, you can get your leogenic at the Mayo Clinic.
Ah,
He says,
That's a good-
pull on your big toe, Elaine.
that's good advice. I'm doing that.
Nick, pull on Elaine's big toe.
Tommy needs to be in marketing.
Tommy's a genius. So, how's your big toe doing, Nick?
It's spectacular, actually.
Awesome, that's awesome.
Oh, alrighty. I'm going to find another picture.
Did I mention I really like it when Elaine puts her knee up into the picture?
I was encouraging her on your behalf.
Oh, I already did that one. This is what,
You can do it again,
this
though.
is, yeah, we're going to do it again.
No, not his knee, your knee.
Oh,
No, it just tells me she's very bendy.
Wow.
here you go.
Elaine,
Yes, sir.
smile.
I am.
Okay.
Here you go.
Peekaboo. You should never play hide and seek when you're pregnant. Tommy says peekaboob.
There's babies in them there are hills.
Then Newt says this is where syrup comes from. That's insane. You should never play hide and go seek with Dolly Parton. Ever.
Sometimes you can't see the woods for the teats.
Oh,
And Tommy says, and this is how the tree pollinates women.
Newt says, psst, your animal balloon is showing.
And Pinky says, when entering the forest, always use the tree knocker.
oh my gosh. Fantastic, Pinky. Oh, that's hilarious. We got to move on. We have accomplished everything we needed to.
Absolutely nothing.
That's hilarious.
Why can't you pick a winner?
Me?
No, Monkey.
Oh, Monkey. Oh,
Oh, in response to Pinky Wins.
Oh.
explain that, Jane. Why can't you pick a winner?
You have to move that word over, Elaine. I can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
A little to the left.
You know, the cramp has moved up to my calf.
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Irrisori.
Irrisory. Irrisory.
Ran off. That's funny.
You know, Tom Curtis. Well, I'm really so sorry.
We're sorry.
He's got it too. No, I'm not sorry.
Can't do that.
Or it could be Irrisory. Irrisory. Oh, this is Newt's new song that I'm hearing right now. This is Macaroni and Paste.
You mean paste?
Irrisory. Or Irrisory.
This is an old song that's moved. Tommy says you get irrisory from the pissory. Monkey Doll is on the move. We'll try to log back on at home.
Alrighty, we'll see you later.
So good.
That was a short lesson.
Pinky says a shelter for homeless flowers.
Irrisory.
Irisory?
Like a... Yes.
Nick will have to explain his caption.
I don't speak Nick. Let's see.
Irrisory in the American alphabet.
Oh!
Is there an E?
Wow!
Let's see.
I get it. Very good. Okay, let me see.
Irrisory. Luna says, Nick,
I am
you must be a redneck. You might be a redneck if...
Get her done.
I'd like to see a picture right about now.
You know what? This is our first little technical issue of the evening.
Awesome! Technical issues are sponsored by...
Okay, now I'm finding it. Or not. It's not like I couldn't find it. The page wouldn't move for me. So...
That's it, Pinky. A call used in a Chinese restaurant when a plate of food is dropped.
Oh. Okay, here we have Amir.
I asked you not to publish that.
Amir. Some weights. And I think that's a turtle. I
Tommy
think.
says, and speaking of clay,
Clay.
but that's about the music, folks. Don't panic.
Sexy and I know it.
What is that in his lap? Is that an apple?
I think
It is
it's
a
Is it a
Is
fish?
it a platypus or a turtle or
I
something?
can't move it the other way.
An armadillo?
No.
It's not an armadillo.
What is it?
It looks like a fish.
Is it? Pinky says Randolph loves his platypus. Yeah, I'm making ballpark guesses like platypus exactly.
He
It's
says it's his otter leg.
It's
Hello,
a turtle,
Shaka.
isn't it?
Is it a
I don't
turtle?
know. The dude's bro flexing and curling a fish.
Okay.
And somebody actually pauses. Hi there, Brew.
And says, is it a trouser trout?
Hey, guess what? Man
Yeah.
from Texas and I are going to D.C. this weekend and hook up with Brew and his family.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is cool as heck. Pinky
Take
says,
it to the zoo.
yeah, oh. It's a platypus? It's a platypus.
Tommy says it's his otter leg.
But I'm gonna say a few things around this town.
Newt says it's a fat ferret.
So when the other opportunities come or present themselves, ain't no
He insists that it's a platypus.
anything to do with your baby.
Newt says, I see a dumbbell and weights on the floor.
Oh, is it gonna
Newt says, no, Pinky, it's a guy.
when tears come down like the falling rain, you will
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm going to get a new word now.
name.
This is disturbing.
The way that I do.
I hope we can say that no
Your
turtles were hurt.
If it's even a turtle.
on you. Gonna tell on you.
Here you go. Here's a new word.
Slippery when wet.
Newt says, don't you hate it when the gym you thought was private is really not?
Flipper Canorius and Pinky straight in with bestiality is the big lie. Love your animals the right way. Flipper Canorius. You just can't get enough of dolphins. Nom nom nom. Bruce says, I think that's a constellation. Flipper Canorius.
Tommy says the day Flipper ate his trainer.
He became Flipper Canorius. Nick says the non-dolphin safe tuna.
Ah.
And Luna says phobia of swimming flippers.
Ruby thinks it's the medical word for constipation.
Newt says animals that eat pinball machines.
Oh, nice. Pinky says an obsession of singing while playing pinball.
Give me a second, guys. Be right back.
Alrighty.
The
I
part
like
of Nick
how-
will be played by Nick.
I like how the comments, the definitions, are sometimes so incredibly literal, as much as you can possibly do it. It just amazes me how you guys come up with this stuff. Luna says, curious about dolphins.
Tommy says Flipper Canorius. Canorius.
Yeah, I am curious, Flipper.
I understand that.
Cool. All right, I'm going to get a new picture. So how do you like this going back and forth between the two things, the two games?
Let the audience decide. I like it. Newt says, Jim, can you Ori? No, but Flipper can Ori us. Pinky says a canary slash dolphin swinger club. Flipper can Ori us. Canarius.
Apparently, for some reason, when I double click on something, it opens the picture up in preview instead of just shows it. So
Single
that's
click
the
it.
problem here. Okay, here you go. This is a pretty cool picture. I like this picture. There's a lot going on here. There's confusion.
Well, only one of them is concentrating on the caption contest.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Well, actually, is it? Is that Dylan? It is. Apparently he
Brooke
got...
calls that this is Dylan. the French Dylans?
Yeah, on
New
Icoms.
tune?
Yes. And normally I don't.
Uh-huh. His name on Icomp is just Dylan, yeah? Or is there a
Dill,
number?
D-Y-L. Dill.
Just Dill,
Uh-huh.
D-Y-L. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's easy. Tommy says, Grandma Flipper Curiouses everywhere. Curiouses everyone. Grandma Flipper Curiouses everyone. Grandma Flipper Curiouses everyone. Luna says, I said, don't look Ethel, but it was too late. Pinky says,
Hey, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Hey, Nick. Pinky says, why is that guy peeing on the lawn?
Why is Nick peeing on the wall? Newt says, Grandma says, shut up over there. We're trying to take a picture.
Luna says, they call him the Streak.
And Tommy says, dyslexic tennis game.
I get it.
Yeah. Rue's got a long one.
Drew says, my agent is going to hear about this casting for Ocean's 14. If you squint a little, that looks like George Clooney in the upper right.
I believe you.
George. Pinky says George has put on a couple of pounds.
I find it so interesting that the older you get, the distance between your boobs and your belly disappears.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
Here's a new word for you.
Is the background noise too much, Elaine?
I don't
Is that
think
a
so.
urine?
Is it? Not for me.
Okay.
It makes this. I can't hear. You talking about my background noise? I don't hear any
My
background
background
noise.
noise.
I don't
Oh,
hear
you got a lot of
anything.
I got a few people upstairs that are watching hockey.
Chatty. Luna Blue says, Chaddy is a chatty caddy.
Brute Jugger says, what Eskimos call their father.
Tommy says, will you be my love chatty, Nick?
Yes. Okay, but just this once, but don't tell anybody.
Chatty. Let's see. It has to do something to do with Florida from the voting.
There's a movie called Chatty Cack. Oh, Nick says the Florida polls were a little chatty.
Ah. Chatty. And there was a, I think Luna alluded to this, Chatty Cathy.
Elaine, it looks like you have a beard and a mustache when you put your hair in front of your face. Like
Yes. We all know I don't, because I just
Give us
shaved.
that. It's still pretty though.
I found my,
Gingerbread.
Pinky says having small pieces of paper hanging off of your privates.
and everybody is
Self-shaving.
envisioning that.
Tommy
What's
says
that thing?
safe word for shitty.
Oh,
What was that, Elaine? Sorry?
what did I just say?
Yeah, I talked over your line.
I don't remember.
Good plan.
If it happened 2 seconds ago, it's gone from my brain. All right, I'm going to get a new word here. A new picture.
Well done. She's good at this.
It's a tough job.
She's done this a while.
Not like this, man. This is jazz.
Let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah, look at that. Let's see. Have we had this before? I sometimes can never remember because I see these quite often. So we have some pink guys on a motorcycle, and a guy who looks like he's in leather, like a butterfly, flying in. I wonder if this is some kind of fertility something or other.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Weren't you there, Nick?
Tommy says the new Honda bike commercial.
That's how the Hell's Angels pollinate a flower.
Here's one. No, seriously, I am your father. No? Okay.
Luna Blue says Batman 25.
Really, Pinky? Try some Doan's pills, Pinky.
Who are we listening to now? Oh, this is Tommy.
Tommy says this is how happy endorphins go bad.
I agree with Pinky, that picture is quite sexually charged. If your kid asks you where babies come from, this is the event to take them to.
Here's a new word, guys.
Goozex.
Goozex.
Goozex. Bruce says in the previous picture, look at the guy trying to drive. Ruby Dooby Doo says Goozex is the former Mrs. Magoo. Tommy says it's sex with blue. Luna says it's really messy sex.
Pinky says a lubricant used in German art films.
I wonder how many times Pinky has actually used the phrase German art films in all of his captions and all of his words all these years.
How would you like the bot to respond next time he does it? Would you like to read Nick's one, Elaine?
Sure. Oh no. Nick says that stuff you get in the corner of your mouth after you have sex because you're really, really thirsty.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
How would you be thirsty after sex?
Luna would like me to elaborate.
Pinky says, not as many times as I have seen them.
That's about
how many
the...
times has he mentioned German art films?
Yeah,
not as many
yeah.
times as he has seen them.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I've been doing? I haven't been given the real definition of these words.
Trouble with geese? Take goose sex. You haven't. Does that in any way detract from the entertainment tonight?
No. Okay, I'm gonna find a new caption picture.
Okay, Nick, we missed the 30-minute warning.
Oh, we did. It's
We did.
15-minute
It's okay.
warning
I've
now.
been just like,
It's just been
every time I
30...
glance at my notes, I'm just like, slide, and Elaine's doing it. And I missed the bit that says 30 ms.
Yeah, Luna says how to get back at your ex on that last word.
Goose sex. Goose X. Tommy says it's a duck suppository.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Okay, here's a picture for you.
Oh, well, Nick, can you do German Pinky?
Yeah, I responded with Hotel Fick mich gut.
Habe die Glecken Nichte Sofa.
Where is
Aber die
everybody?
Galactic Nicktistofa. That's good.
Everybody
Hotel
must have very
Fick
weak
mich
bladders
gut.
tonight.
Oh, dear, I know what that means.
Sorry.
Thanks, Randolph. I'm glad you got it.
Wait, what's the escape code? C colon enter colon.
That dude's expression is priceless.
Yes. That's exactly what the waiter's saying, Ruby. Flash, tap my head. Drinks ready, babe. See me dead.
I wonder what kind of drink that is. Anybody ever see one of them before?
No.
No. With an orchid in it?
So something sunrise, tequila sunrise.
I mean, if someone showed up with that drink with that on their head, I probably would buy it.
Really?
Yeah, I'd give it a shot.
Sterile cocktails.
Hey, the guy sitting there is like, WTF. Pinky says Singapore sling.
It's on your wrong head. Everybody's typing BRB, and Ruby says everybody must have very weak bladders tonight.
Yep.
Or they've just got too excited. Pinky says the wrong way to use a prophylactic. Pinky says the drink is a Singapore sling.
Yeah, and Tommy says waiter got head stuck
Head
in
stuck
tip
in
jar.
the tip jar. Wow,
It is
thank you,
also
Tommy.
very interesting that these pictures actually exist, that there has to be somebody who's there at this precise moment to take a picture.
Well, they were clearly in collusion. The waiter didn't just come out like that regularly.
You think?
Yeah. It's like Howie Mandel. Where is he now?
He's doing flash mobs.
He's a waiter.
I mean, now, 5 years ago.
Oh, Newt says hairnet for a really hairy nostrils.
Taking no chances. Here's a new word. Now, erase the real definition from your brain.
Cacophony. That is pronounced cacophony.
It now, yeah. Now it is.
Cacophony. Tommy says that caca is a phony.
A cacophony is someone who talks like this, but is not actually my coco.
That's a good one, Randolph.
It's actually cacophony, isn't it?
It is actually
Yeah.
cacophony. Yeah.
It's one of those words I have to stop and think before I even attempt to say it. Oh, I just realized that the cramp in my leg went away.
Cacophony. Cacophony.
Really, yeah. Cacophony.
Nick says, do you want to spell check that one? Nick
That's
says,
prosthetic.
Nick says, prosthetic. Nick says someone who has a prosthetic male member is a cacophony.
Rich Jugger says the Iron Saw does Cyndi Lauper.
Yep.
I heard that the other way around. Nick says explosive diarrhea.
And Newt says California
California
Company.
got honey. CA got honey.
Oh, gosh.
Abbreviation, you know, like 10-4 buddy, got a cacophony.
Luna says it all.
Noise made when the waiter's head exploded.
Luna says coffin, coffee, and a phone. Bruce says, and she keeps calling him now.
Yeah. Cyndi Lauper keeps calling an iron saw. Brilliant, guys.
Newt says, wake up, Dad, and call for help.
Let's see what this next one is. Okay. Need to make this one a little larger. Because it's going to be one of those pictures where there's a lot. Okay, we're going to start at the top.
And Britney went on to be a great pop star. Wow.
Yep.
Newt says, best dad.
There's got to be some Gulliver reference here.
Luna says that is going to hurt coming off. And then Brewchugger says, do you want me to rip that tape off your nipples now, Dad?
And then put tape on his belly button. Isn't that interesting? And she's still putting tape on him.
It puts the lotion on the skin or gets the hose.
Tommy says, who said we were afraid of clowns at the party? A-Town party.
And Newt says, is it tape or floss?
I think it's
Both.
floss. Well, yeah, both. They got him.
Inventor of Post-it notes says his family was the inspiration.
Luna Blue says, Mommy said.
Pinky says, new photos released from the Mouseketeer party with Uncle Al.
Well, it is kind of interesting. You can't even, you would be able to identify him.
Sally or Newt says Sally sees the perfect moment to steal Dad's car. This is why we can't have nice things, kids.
I was thinking that they were in a hotel, but they certainly aren't. They're in a house.
Where did they even get that hat from?
The hat. I don't know. I think this is proof that hats are dangerous in the hands of children.
I think the hat's the least of his problems.
Tommy says only 4 more rolls to go.
Brewchugger says, our mum, the dominatrix, had to run out for cigarettes. We're filling in.
And Newt says, now Dad can't brush our hair.
See the brush?
Oh,
Pinky
there we go.
says, I bet he doesn't live in that house. He lives next door.
New word.
Posse. Posse.
House.
Posse. Post. Post.
Strike a
Seriously.
post. There's nothing to it.
Oh, I think I'm
Seriously. And Luna says the group who hunts outlaws.
Yep, that's Pussy. Brewchugger says that's the word that gets me slapped when I'm drunk.
Tommy says, can you post the Grey Poupon?
But of course.
But of course. Puss.
Newt says, when are we off the G rating? And that would be our 30
few
minute
minutes. Oh, actually, we could.
We're not
5 minutes. Newt.
Evil Fat Man has joined the chat.
Evil Fagman. Share and enjoy.
Puss. Pinky says it's a Basque word for ...
Yeah, Evil says a
Oh, I get it.
infection. He
I
gets
get
all
it.
pus. Yeah.
Oh, an infection, it gets all pus.
Posse.
Pussy.
Like pus. Pussy.
Yeah, I like Pinky's one.
Well, that's how it is here on the Ruby Tuesday show. We play games, we play Balderdash, we watch old goofy movies, and we play the caption contest. So if you want to be with us in this live chat, send an email to thinkylane@yahoo.com, and I'll tell you how you can get in on the live show. So say goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday.
I like that.
Newt says pesos poses anagrams.
Nice.
Pinky says, oh my gosh.
Hugh Jordan has joined the chat. Nick says when you can't make it possible, you make it pos. Or posse.
I don't know what I meant.
I hear a
Tommy
posse
says-
now in the background.
Round up the
Slang
posse.
horse. Round up the pussy.
Posse. Can you pass the posse?
That sounds like a posse to me.
Brewchugger says Wyatt Earp chased a lot of pussy. Yeah,
Pinky
that's
says,
true.
Pinky says Hugh Jardon has joined the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop and then I'm going to start back up again, guys, and we'll do the after show. That was brilliant. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.